What's up, YouTube? This is Sea-Dog, and I am back. Yes, I am back, and this is the Transformers Adventure TAV-11 Bloody Knockout. And I just want to say thank you for everybody that left any kind of get well messages. It really meant a lot to me. I am feeling a little better. My lungs are absolute shit still, or not still. That's kind of what it turned into. But anyways, let's just check out the packaging. So, got that nice artwork here. I love that artwork. It's pretty cool. And then we got the photography image here of the car mode. Some Japanese writing and English writing as well. Transformers. Got the Decepticon symbol up there. 30th anniversary. As you can see, there's a plastic piece in front of his chest that has... It's so you can't scan it in the store, and I think that's brilliant. I don't think Hasbro did that. But turning it on the side, you got more of that art with the game parts, and on the back we have a nice image of the bio with the profile. Shows him swinging around his fiery mace, and a piece of the cartoon, part of the game, and the kind of transformation step-by-step thing they do. Not to learn how to transform it, but the Takara way of image. It's like an image thing they've been doing for years. Anyways, that's it. And then there's the serial number here. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, here he is out of the packaging, and after you remove this, you have that sticker, which is basically the same look. It's just that one can scan and one can't, or maybe they both can. I don't scan, so you guys are welcome to try it if you'd like, and you can try that one as well. Alright, so he comes with a instruction booklet that I have never opened, but he does come with one, so that's good for people that don't know how to transform Knockout, especially people that have been used to like Titan Return figures, because those are much easier. But he also comes with this weapon, and it can be a club, and you can hold it up on either arm. His arms are nice and tight for that. It also detaches here. It's a little bit tricky like that. Let's do it like this. There we go. And it becomes a mace, which is really cool. So you can, and it has a chain, real linked chain. It's plastic, but it is linked, and it is a chain, and that's really cool. It reminds me of something from like Masters of the Universe, and I love Masters of the Universe. I don't know why I never collected the. Probably because Mattel screwed me out of the. I collected the first wave, but then Mattel screwed me out of my Voltron figures, and I'm still pissed at them to this day for that. But it also has one more use, so you can remove the peg right here, and we can swivel his arm back. There we go. And then you can also reattach it. Draw it in there like this, and then snap that on there like this. And there's a peg right here that you can stick like that, and then he becomes a kind of like a firearm of sorts. So that's pretty cool, and it, you know, has a chomping feature. And if the chains, it depends how much the chain's in the way, but it does chomp. Alright, so removing that out of the way, and checking out Knockout himself. You can see the doors handles on the side there. That looks really cool. The doors on the arms, I mean. And he's got the windshields. That's translucent plastic. That looks good. Nice paint apps here. It's got a crocodile-like hood, kind of, for the car mode. So it comes out in his chest. Nice scales. Nice silver plastic. It's just colored plastic, but it looks good. And nice paint apps here. We have a nice gunmetal kind of chest. It's gunmetal on the inside of his arms and the top of his roof. It carries down here into his crotch with a middle flap being that same kind of color. It's like a pink. It's like a pink, maroonish kind of vibrant color. See, you can actually see the color right here. And this helmet looks really good. You can see his eyes. If you look at his eyes, he's got nice red eyes with dark outline around them, and a nice golden kind of orangey crest with that same pinkish painted helmet with silver painted face. It looks really good. Same pink here, and the same pink goes on his knee pads as well. Then he's got more of that gunmetal color painted on the inside of his legs and the front, oh, I guess his entire leg really. Then he's got some on the feet as well. And he's got some red kind of hinges here for that foot hinge, with more of that gray plastic. And looking at the back, it's just all red plastic, looking awesome. Looking really cool. Yeah, so for articulation, he can only put his arm out to the side about that far. And this doesn't have any, because it's the way it's built. So it has nothing to do with this, but this will move for whatever reason. He also can swivel at the top. He also can bend at the elbow, but you kind of have to know how to do it, because you can't just do it at any angle. You're going to want to kind of keep it straight, basically. And he has a ball joint, like this will move in and out, so you can kind of like use it for a butterfly. You can get two-handed poses and whatnot. His wheels will move with it, but at least it gives you that option. And you can reach back and stuff. Ball jointed wrists that will swivel, move around. He's got a ball jointed head that will look down and up. It will tilt side to side quite a bit, and it will also, you can also turn it left to right. On his hips, he can do the splits about that much, no more, which is good. You can kick forward, not that much going straight forward, but if you go up at an angle, you can kick up pretty good. But this is going to limit you a little bit. But it is cut out there. You see that cut? That's nice. So nice cut. So it does allow it to go up enough. And then his knees will bend in about that far. He also has an upper thigh swivel. And this will swivel back and forth to get your nice ankle range. You also can go up and down. And it will also up and down at the ball joint for the hinge. These are also here for heel supports. And yeah, so the one thing you want to remember when you do this mold is you don't want to let these go out like this. Oops, see, everything's just falling apart. You want to clip it. There's like a notch. You can see the notch right there where my thumbnail is. And that notch logs, see, right into there. So for anyone that forgot or that didn't know from the past, then that's it. The only thing I would say there's a real flaw is these always like to come out, but it's easy to clip them closed, and they only come out when you're messing with them. He's got good hips, nice solid hips, and same with the arms, nice solid arms. You're not going to flop around too much, so that's good. Take a quick look at him one more time before we'll transform him. Alright, so for transformation, the way you want to start this off is you want to take this foot and you want to revert it 180. There's a little peg right there and a slot right there, and you're just going to want to go boop, just like that. Same thing here, slot, peg, just like that. Take these and revert them inward. They won't go this way, see? So they only go inward. Like that. And we're done with the legs for now. Okay. Okay. Right. Next, you want to go up here, unlatch this, and so this part is on a hinge thing. See how it slides up and out. We just want to slide it back up so it's flat like that, and pull up his head for now. When you pull up his head, you're going to want to tuck it underneath here, and so it kind of goes like that. At the same time, you want to unpeg this. There's a peg right there that pegs in right there when you're putting it in robot mode. See? Just like that. You just unpeg that and open this back out, so it's like that. Next, it's pretty easy. You just want to get these back in working order. So get this under there like that. Flatten that. You can flatten this back out to be the kind of the grill, and then these will go back down and set into car-like positions. Oops. And there's a couple pegs, right, or tabs right there that'll slot inside here and hold it in place, so you know it won't go up. Next, you want to turn it around, and you're going to want to revert the wheel, so you're going to want to bring the arm inward like this to get the wheel like that. And next, actually, well, you can do it either or after or before, but I would suggest before. You want to go to the, let's do it before, just so it makes it easier to understand. So when you take the arms, you go from the inside of the arm, and you open it from the bottom up, like that, and it becomes the entire top of the car and the side of the door. You see that? Same thing here, forward, up. At the same time, you take this hand in the ball joint and you flip it up into it just like that. You can do it either way. You can put it like this or whatever. I suggest putting it palm up. Right, now, once you have that done, then you go up under here, and then you do the wheels 180 by lifting this down. The shoulder pad goes down. You swing this in just like that. Alright. Then you use these series of hinges to kind of line it back up, so it's going to be in that same direction. Alright, now this side. Shoulder pad in, flipping it inward. Well, this is down, of course. And sometimes it can get a little crowded, I guess you could say. But it will work. Just work with it. And you want it just like that. Alright. Alright, next you want to just line up these. Pretty simple. You can start by clipping these tabs underneath these hooks right here. By hooks, I mean hooking it in. And it's easy enough. Just like that. Same thing on this side. And sometimes it can act like it's being a jerk, but there's a swivel here, so remember that. You want it to be straight, I believe. Yep. Hook that one in. Pull these ones out. Clip this top together. Just like that. Then you're going to want to take the back, marry that together, and marry these two parts together. Then it will bend inward, just like that. Bring the knees all the way up like that, and then kind of suffocate it together by doing the top first, then the sides. Each clip goes next, and there we have him. And then you can just make sure all the parts are together, like, you know, I mean, clean it up. Obviously, I got one clip right here that needs some working. But, yeah, let me just fix this little clip right here. When you're dealing with translucent plastics, you want to be careful. So sometimes reaching ahead, your leverage isn't 100% right. So I just wanted to make sure that I got that nice and smooth. But everything, it was already, all I had to do was crack this back one and then pop it together and crack it back. So it was really easy. So as you can see, it's just the same as it always was, but it looks really awesome. It's got new scales. It's got, this is new. You can see like the tail kind of coming down. All this paint is nice. Nice gunmetal paint. Gunmetal paint. And I love the eyes from the crocodile. You can even, looks like he has a mouth. You can see the teeth kind of built on there. And then this now becomes a mouth. It becomes a tail, sorry. And what you do is you use the peg upward and you bite on the back. See those little slots? Put those teeth marks there. You just bite on it like that. And now we have Crock-Knockout. Crock-Out, as they call him on the line, on the internets and the boards. But he's Bloody Knockout. This one's very cool. I highly recommend this figure. This is an awesome figure. Leave a comment if you got something to say. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay awesome, stay subbed, and stay tuned for the next video. We're going to bang them out this week. Peace. I'm out. That's a wrap.